Hey guys, hello. How's everybody doing? I'm feeling pretty happy today. I hope you guys are feeling the same way. I am feeling happy because I got to do a lot of art today. And I'm gonna do some of my, it's hot in here. Hi, Carrie Carter. I'm gonna do some of my favorite kind of art with you guys right now. So that's why I'm feeling happy. Carrie, we gotta meet up maybe this weekend. Because I have your sweatshirt and I forgot. So we need to go out. Hey, beautiful people. It's just you and I right now, I think. It's just you and I. Oh, there's Michelle. I always see Michelle because she gives her little hearts with her green words on it. Hopefully when y'all, oh, there's some more people coming on. Ooh, my glasses are steaming up. It's humid. I guess it's not as hot, but it's humid. So humid today. Victoria, hello Victoria. I'm glad you're here. This is a kind of an activity, a art activity that anybody can do, but what you could do with it is like endless, I think. Hi Karen, Hannah. I think what you can do with this is endless. And I was inspired because I saw in my art storefront group, I saw a lady who is doing very, very large paintings in this style. And I don't know, I guess she's buying huge Yupo paper, okay? So, but we'll talk about it, and then I'll tell you a few interesting things that I'm doing with alcohol other than this type of art. Hi Sandy, just you and I, girl. I can't get the tune or the melody to that song. I have it right here in my head. So I'm excited about this. It's super fun. I'm going to show you, I'm going to go get a piece of art and I'll show it to you later because then we're going to do like a cooking channel. Sorry, I walk away from the camera. I do this all the time. Okay, I will show this to you later. Close up. All right, ready guys? I will show you what I have. Hi Karen Fraser. So this is what I have. So we are working with alcohol inks, but you could do, I call this ink. You could do the same thing with acrylic ink. You won't have the cells and all that you get with alcohol ink, but I can show you how to get the cells, okay? That we don't normally, I think I can show you how to get the cells, even if you're just using acrylic ink, okay? What we have is Yupo paper, okay? So Yupo paper is, Michelle, congrats, here maybe Thursday. Let's see, what are we talking about? Rain? Oh, yesterday it rained everywhere else and it just sprinkled here. Anyways, Yupo paper is a non-absorbent paper. It's pretty much a plastic paper. It doesn't buckle and all that. And you can actually wipe it clean if you don't like what you did. I don't know if you guys knew that, but you can. It needs to be sealed when you're done using it, okay? It is available on Amazon, and it is Yupo, in case you didn't get that. I have it, it's backwards, Y-U-P-O, okay? But that is a must when working with alcohol inks. And I have 3 different kind of alcohol inks. I have the Ranger alcohol inks and the Pinata. And I would recommend those. And then I have this cheap set of alcohol inks that I got that is, they actually called it resin dye and then alcohol ink, and I don't like them, but I am going to use some of them because of the colors I got. Hi Monica. But this is an activity you can do. The sky's the limit with the art, and if you're selling art and all of that, like we're going into the holiday seasons, and smalls is really good. And so I'm going to show you kind of my ideas or what have you as we go on. But we're going to do this like a cooking channel. I'm going to show you the alcohol ink first and how I manipulate it. And then I'm going to show you some alcohol ink and treated pieces, and then we'll do stuff on top of that. And then I'll just talk to you about a few other things that I do. Okay, so it'll, hey Rad, hey Greta. Okay, now I shouldn't be quite as steamy. I also have a cup for alcohol and a cup for water, okay? And I have heavy duty alcohol. So this is 99% alcohol. So you can get the 70% and the 90%, or the 91%, and this is the 99%, okay? So I don't know if you saw my reel where I was putting it on acrylic. It just like, pew, it goes crazy. So I really like using that with my crafts because it's just stronger. Okay. All right. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I'm gonna put you down. Okay, and I also have a spritzer bottle. So grab things that you have around the house. I have a straw. I have a dropper, you know, one of these. I have a Q-tip. I have one of these because, you know, whatever, we'll just play with it and see what it looks like, okay? All right, got 91% at Walmart the other day. 91% works just fine. But if you can, I don't think they sell this in the stores. You have to get it on Amazon, but I got it on Amazon. Okay, let's see here. Let me turn you right side up. I have gloves on because alcohol ink will stain, and I've got, you know, these stupid nails on. Okay, and I'm gonna pull you up on my iPad too. Oh, I just heard thunder. Please give us some rain. Rain, rain, rain. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think this will pull us up.
Give us some rain. Rain, rain, rain.
Okay, there's 12 of you on here. Yay, hi guys. Okay, hopefully I'll be able to see you. Okay, got my gloves on. Here we go. All right, so I've got all these colors here. And I am, one thing, oh, and I've got paintbrushes. So one thing I do like to do, let me put some alcohol in this cup, is I like to make it unpredictable what I'm doing here. And so I am actually gonna just put a little bit of alcohol on my paper already, on one side, and maybe a few drops here, okay, with a brush. It's been raining in Tyler. Oh my gosh, we need it so bad. It's just insane. You're lucky. Okay, here we go. This is sea foam. So the alcohol is making it, the alcohol that's already on here, you can see right there, it's making it drool and drip. But if I get it to a dry place, it should stay still. But I like the drooling and the dripping because I want it to be not, but I like some of this too. I want it to be not totally controlled. Okay, yellow. You'll see I stick to the same colors that I love. Not that I love yellow, but oh my gosh, it's raining. I hear it. Oh, I'm so sad that I'm not outside. Okay. This is not gonna, whatever I'm doing here, it's not gonna look anything close to that. I don't even know if there's anything in here. Okay. So this is where I love to play, okay? I'm not trying to make any shapes. I'm trying to just manipulate paint. Okay, so that was a thing of alcohol, okay? There's another thing of alcohol. Now, you can put water on this too. The alcohol dissipates it a lot. blowing it out. And the alcohol makes it dry pretty fast. Because as you know, alcohol evaporates. You should be in a ventilated room as I'm inhaling all this alcohol. Okay, there's no alcohol right there, so it's stopping right there. I love that. Like, it is stopping, right? But if I blow this way, you see there's alcohol. It's gonna bleed into that, okay? And now I like that bleeding right here, so I'm gonna let that do that a little bit more. It doesn't want to, but I like it. So I'm going to add some alcohol to it and let it move. Okay, and I'm gonna add some alcohol right here to get that to move a little bit, and maybe around this edge. This is Yupo paper, Greta. I know you know Yupo paper, Y-U-P-O, okay? So Yupo paper. This is step 1, okay? And then white, I love adding white. So I've got heavy white. These are the resin ones, so we'll see how they work. Oh my gosh, seriously, do I have to cut the tips off of this? Maybe I used this one. Oh, I gotta cut the tips off. Stupid! Oh my gosh, I just squirted it everywhere. Great, I just ruined a piece of art. Cool. Okay, that is fun. Wow, that is super cool. It's clear that that is not the same alcohol ink that the other one is, but it's all right. We're just gonna go with it because it's doing funny things. All right, and now I'm just gonna do this. So I'm just using all these tools that I have. Look how fun that is. Okay, so this one, we're gonna do 3 of these. This one I'm gonna let dry. Oh, it's gonna move around, but I'm gonna let it dry over here. And then I got this one. Okay, so I don't think this tape is gonna hold, and that's not the whole point of it. The point of it is to just give me something fun to work with. And oh my gosh, I gotta cut this too, and it's gonna squirt. So I learned my lesson. It sure did squirt. Let's put some yellow in with that. You can tell my table is tilted this way, right? I'm running out. Okay, let's see what other color. I'm trying to add colors that are gonna work well together, and those are, can't add the pinks because they'll just turn brown. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get some alcohol on here. Oh gosh, look at how gorgeous that is. I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to scrape that one down. I'm gonna scrape that one that way. I'm just playing with these tools. I'm gonna let them drip. This is alcohol. You know what I need? I need some orange up here. Look how it wants to go down the side. Isn't that cool? Could you watch this over and over again? I mean, I get very, hi Carrie, hi Monica, hi Mom. I get very, very mesmerized by this stuff, like very mesmerized. Okay, and so I can let this dry. Ooh, we can tilt it that way. Let's do that. Look at that. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna put some water on it. You're not gonna see on it, honestly. You'll see a little bit of difference. It just kind of pools a little bit more with the water, but not a lot of difference. This is gonna get all over the back, but that's okay. Here. All right. Alcohol. So this is a Q-tip with alcohol. And then as it gets less white, as it gets less wet, the little dots will be smaller. And the cool thing about this is if I start to layer this right now, this piece, so I'm gonna just air it dry because it dries and it kind of sets up pretty quickly. You can see a lot of it's already drying. I can layer right on top. It's not gonna do much to that. There's not much left in this blue. Need to get the new blue out. Well, that's still wet there. You can kind of tell where it's wet and where it's dry. But like here, oh gosh, that's so pretty. Somebody probably told me to do that, to move that down. But I can take the Q-tip with the alcohol in it too and start pulling. Okay, now if you use a brush, use an old brush because you will ruin it. You will ruin your brush. Okay, but these little spongies that you can just throw away, they sell them. Are really fun. Okay, and I can kind of play with it this way too and smear it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna do a few more things. I really like this bright purple on here, so I'm going to add some more. Shocker, I like the bright purple, right, Michelle? Oh, I hear thunder. I'm so sad I'm missing it. I love, 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 love thunder. As long as it's not by my house in Crossroads, because that was scary. Okay, so this is a hot mess. I'm gonna dab some up. And then we're gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with these. It's like a cooking show. Where's my paper towels? Where did I put them? Guys, I'm not going to dab it up. I'm gonna let it stay. We're gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna put this down on my carpet. And we're gonna do one more. And this one is quadrant like this. Okay, so this, I'm gonna use that sponge. to do this. There's already alcohol in this sponge, okay? So I'm gonna do that. See what happens. Not a lot. You're supposed to do this with what I'm doing. You're supposed to do this with a dry sponge. But I want this alcohol to be thin. I want this to dry. I got the other too thick. Okay. There's nothing in that one. I should just throw it in the trash so I know. You can draw with them too, so you can do this. Look at how that interacts. Let's put some on the tape and see if we can get it to leak off a little bit. It is, yes, this is all Yupo paper, and you can get a whole pad. It's a little pricey for paper, but you get a whole pad of like maybe 20 sheets for 10 bucks. It's definitely, when you're using alcohol inks and you want to do this like with the cells and all that, it's definitely necessary because it's paper that doesn't, it's non-porous paper. I'm looking for some blue, 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 blue. Did you guys hear that? The thunder? Super excited. This is pink. I'm putting it right in the middle of the blue. Okay, so your guys are gonna go like, what is she doing? I spent all that time doing that, and now I just wanna see what I can make happen with different tools. See, some of it's dry and some of it's wet. And so that right there to me is gorgeous. This was drier down here, so it stayed on. This kind of stuff is fun because you have no control over what is going to happen. I like that right there, so I'm not touching it. I'm gonna put some blue, white in here. This is the one that's not working. Okay, so it's abstract art in and of itself, right guys? I'm half tempted to do something here, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna let that sit, okay? All right, so these, oh, I love that right there. I love this. This is, this, I probably go back in and go like, okay, let's add some vivid yellow to it. Where's that pink? Where'd that pink go? I could play with this forever. Okay, so I'm going to take that up. We're gonna let it dry, and then later I will, I'm gonna take my gloves off and I'm gonna move this paper because the paper is filthy. Okay, paper is dirty. This is, I mean, it's not clean, but it doesn't have alcohol on it. Put you guys back so I can see your comments. Okay. Oh, Carrie, it's mesmerizing, right? All right, so I want to show you a couple things. So the next thing is, and trust me, like, I saw this artist. You can use the photos that come in frames to buy. You buy to practice. Yes. You could also do this on glass, so that's another thing. So I made, so we're gonna doodle on these, right? But so I wanna show you this. So this is one of the alcohol ink paintings that I made, and I liked it, and it was when I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this doodling thing. And I liked it so much, I didn't doodle on it, right? But what you can do is, if you love these and you don't want to doodle on it, get some heavy copy paper and on a nice printer, or even go to, you know, UPS and have it printed and then doodle on it, okay? You can even, like, I think that my printer, I could probably run stock paper through it, cardstock, right? But I love this so much I didn't want to doodle on it, okay? So here's one that I doodled on, and that's what we're gonna do right now. But before you doodle on it, you need to spray it with a matte spray, okay? A matte spray, because your pens will like, so this is the one that I use, general purpose matte varnish, okay? You need to do this, right? Because your pens will not like you if you don't. Pens do not like alcohol. So this is sprayed with a matte varnish. This is one I did earlier today. And look at, it's really soft colors, and that is sprayed with matte varnish too. So I'm going to show you. So like, see those little details right there that come out? Those are things you want to highlight. But what I like about like this particular doodle is that in many, many ways, I didn't follow the lines. I just started doodling, you know. It's not like I looked for something to doodle, okay? But I think that, I don't know whether I want to do this one or this one. See that? Oh my gosh, that'll be such a fun circle. I think I'll do this one, okay? So what I have for the doodling is, let me get my caps on my alcohol inks first, because I'll spill them and then they'll go everywhere. And then people will get mad at me. It's just my life because I'm so messy. I'm such a messy person, you guys. That one doesn't, that cap doesn't go on there. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, we good? We good. Okay, so you can do all the colors of your doodling pens, but I have these pens. I have this, you know, you guys know I use this all the time. Okay, this is the Uniball Amazon, and then I've got all these Uniballs. I'm going to find myself a piece of paper towel so I can jab I found my paper towels, my pens. Actually, I'll do it on there. Those are earrings. Okay. And we're just gonna start doodling away. I'm going to start with black because black is just so good on these. And just wanna make sure I have a good pen. Let me find the right pen for the job. This one will be good. Yep. All right, so I'm not gonna really think that much about this, and I'm not gonna really actually follow a lot of lines. Some of them I will, but not a lot, but I'm going to draw this up. And yeah, right here, I'm gonna follow this line that way. I'm just gonna get some lines on the paper for myself right now. Let's take this way. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. So you guys, the gal that I saw do like these really large paintings this way, I don't know like if she bought large Yupo paper or she was using a canvas. I don't know what she was doing. She was selling them for like $2,000 and she had quite a following. It's my ongoing battle is the battle of the pens, the battle of the acrylic markers. I'm running into a problem here. Okay, so every once in a while, you know, I love doing the big paintings and the paintings where you get all your paint out and you get all messy. But every once in a while, it's fun to do things where you don't get messy. So like I like to just do a whole bunch of the alcohol ink and then let them dry. And then I've got all these that I can work on whenever I want. And this is definitely something I like to do when my husband's watching TV. I love to doodle too, Vicky. Yeah, I always think like when I see, okay, hopefully nobody will get offended by this. But like when I see poor art, you know, unless it's something that just like really sticks out to me and I'm just like, wow, that is amazing. But, and even alcohol ink art, I'm just like, well, I don't know. It's not something I see as, you know, being very expensive, but it is. It can be. People sell it for a lot of money. But I guess because it's just a lot. I mean, I know there is a lot of skill, right? But there's also a lot of chance. My mom's on here. She loves pour painting. I mean, there's a lot of chance involved in it, right? I'm just gonna get this to work. And we all have that tendency to say, oh, I could do that. But it's not as easy as it looks. Well, when I see something like this, where it's brought to another level, it gets me excited. You can see my pens aren't working well. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get a big one for this, because this is gonna cover a lot of space in one swipe. Wish my other ones. You can also use Sharpies with this, as long as you have sprayed it with the matte medium. You can definitely use Sharpies. In fact, for the sake of this, I might, if I have Sharpies here, I might pull some out. Oh, I really like these gel pens better for this. They show up better than the white acrylic. So probably what I need to do is get some black gel pens. and then let's see, what else do I want to do? I didn't even add any black to this. I'm just following the edges here. That's fun and cool. Let's make that go all the way through. Isn't this pretty, you guys? Oh, doesn't it turn out pretty? They just start to get prettier and prettier and prettier as you go. Let me see if I can try one more pen. I've got lots of big ones. You can do gold. I have gold ones, a gold gel pen. And I don't know about alcohol ink. That's something I never, let's see. So this is alcohol marker. And I'm thinking it might play well. We'll see. I'm gonna turn this around. It's a little gray. So I definitely will go over that with the acrylic ink. I have an idea for these circles, but they're just gonna have to dry. And that has to dry too. And this is gonna come around here and go through there. How cool is that, right? How cool is that? All right, let's see here. I'm gonna keep up with these. I'm gonna make these bigger. Actually, I think I have this really big one. If I can get it, a lot of ink coming out. There we go. Okay, stop, Carrie, you got plenty of ink. This is like if you do like a alcohol ink, you know, like we just did. I mean, this is a great way to fix it if it doesn't, you know, if it didn't come out to your liking too. Just add to it. Okay. Hi, Melanie Perry. How are you? Okay, got a lot of wet ink on here. I gotta let some of it dry. Ah, I ran out of stem. How'd I do that? Hi, Jill. How are you? I'm about to beat up my pens. Oh, more thunder. Makes me so happy. Okay. These little pens are making me super angry. I abuse them. You guys know that. I talk about it all the time. So I'm just going to have to do a darker leaf. How fun. Okay, so I already knew what I wanted to do in here. And here I want to do what I just, yeah. This would be a great class. So if you teach classes and, you know, you want to break from teaching the, you know, like the paint palette class, the do it exactly how I do it class, which is great. But if you want to break from that, this would be a really, really fun class, I think, that you do in person or when you get together with family for the holidays. I'm almost there. Okay, so here I'm gonna do the opposite and put a black dot in these. I'm dying to do some stuff with a really thin black pen, but I can't because they're all being mean to me. All my black pens are being mean to me. But I'm dying to do more of this. Looks like it's time for me to put in an order on Amazon, right? I don't think this one will work. But I might go, no, that one won't work. I'm gonna add a little bit of gold here and there. Oh, gold and purple look so pretty together. So hopefully, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna outline this purple with gold. I love the hearts. Oop, I just smeared it, but nothing. Okay, I'm smearing. So I'm gonna do what I wanted to do here. With gold. I'm just drawing little, I started to draw like it was gonna be leaves, and I'm like, no, I like these little shapes. With no rhyme or reason to them. I might have to get this on my schedule too. I went to an in-person class 100 years ago. 100 years ago! Called Drunken Tile. That's cute. Alcohol inks. I mean, everybody loves working with, loves, hates working with alcohol inks. But if you can show them how to be successful, which I think this is something that, you know, helps people find success, because even if they're poor, it's kind of like a pour, right? Even if their pour didn't turn out, you can make it look really cool. Okay, and I think I'm going to outline all this purple with the gold. I see some little stripes in here, so I'm going to add some stripes. So I sprayed this with matte medium. So when you're done, if you want it to be shiny, which these paintings look really good shiny, right? I would prefer this to be shiny in the end, then spray it with a high gloss medium. You can spray it with matte medium, but a high gloss will give that cool, like almost resiny alcohol ink idea to it. Okay, I'm going to change the directions of these stripes in this purple. I think I'm going to fill in these circles, the gold, so the gold shows up more. Okay, oh, I think I want white in there. Just some white in this. see anything else? All right, so, oh, this will be pretty. Look at this. That kind of makes that heavy black not look so heavy. Kind of cool. All right, sky's the limit. I would do more if my pens were not being jerks to me. But sky is the limit. Now let's take the tape off of these. So, and I'll show you, and then I'll tell you my ideas for these. So my idea for this was to do just real small ones, right? And then this is really good. This is really good for if you are, selling at a booth space for the holidays or what have you. My idea for this one was that these could be like cool. See how I told you it was going to go right underneath the tape. But these could be really cool, but that looks kind of cool. Oh my gosh. If we crisscross this tape, it would look even cooler. These could be cool bookmarks. Look at that. So it's still wet because there was no, look at that. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second here. That is still wet. Do you know what that means? That means I can still play with it. Check this out. Check this out. Check it. I was like, yeah, I can still do something with that. Cool. Look at that. Okay, so I thought cut these up and these could be really, really, really cool bookmarks, and then do the doodling all over them or what have you. And then of course these would be really great little mini photos. I mean mini artworks with mini doodles on it. So it's definitely something that we can all play with, right? With those little frames that I have. Anyways, okay guys, I hope, oh, that is so fun. I really, really like this. I like this. This one will look so good with gold on it, with a lot of gold in that blue area, right? And then, or you could attach them to like these wood boards. Oh yeah, it's a perfect size. And put resin over them. Ooh, that would be so pretty. So pretty. Okay, guys. I am upside down. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to go run home in the rain. I'm so excited for that. And I will be here first thing tomorrow morning to check. We had rats to check on the rat traps. So fun. Love y'all. Talk to you soon, okay? Talk to you Friday. Thank you, Karen.